Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Exactly 2 years ago today, UNMC brought in 57 rescued Americans from Wuhan, China, to escape the early stages of COVID-19.
Since then, every day has been a battle for frontline workers and the community. Well, tonight, health officials offering some signs of hope when it comes to the Omicron surge. Channel 8's Macy Meyer has more in our top story tonight.
Day by day, hospitals in the state of Nebraska say they're starting to see small improvements when it comes to the fight of COVID-19. But while they're hopeful of what's to come, they say we certainly aren't out of the woods just yet.
They're hopeful that, Nebraska hospitals are starting to experience the beginning of the end of the Omicron surge.
Signs of hope as Nebraska is beginning to see numbers decline slowly but surely. Hospitalizations going from 750 to 627 recently, offering a glimmer of hope. But the fight isn't over yet, especially for frontline workers.
Over these last couple of years, they've endured so much fear of the disease for them and their families, mostly prior to the vaccine. Constantly changing practices, staffing shortages, critical capacity issues, supply chain issues, unimaginable suffering and death, exhaustion leading to compassion fatigue, grateful patients and families, and very hostile and aggressive patients and families at the same time.
The mental toll the pandemic has taken on frontline workers and nurses has been brutal. It's a big reason so many are leaving the industry.
We had 1/3 of our new hires, our first year nurses, leave the organization in the last fiscal year. That's the highest we've ever seen. So the pandemic is definitely impacting our staffing.
Hospitals like UNMC are now offering an incentive bonus for nurses who pick up one extra shift per week for 12 weeks. They say they are doing what they can to keep the nurses they currently have and bringing more in the door, because while we may be seeing some signs of hope when it comes to the end of an Omicron surge, it doesn't mean we are totally in the clear.
I would say we need to be cautiously optimistic, because every time we feel like we're getting out of this, a new variant comes, a different surge comes. We just don't know yet. So I would say cautiously optimistic.
Reporting in Lincoln, Macy Meyer, Channel 8 News.
And doctors say the best line of defense from any new variant is getting vaccinated and boosted.